Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome hockey fans to the Agora Pool and Ice Center in tonight's matchup between the University of Jamestown and your Colorado State Rams. Introducing tonight's starting lineup for the Jimmies at left defense, number 4, Trevor Volpino. At right defense, number 22, Kyle Barrett. Brian Crump. At center, number 18, Bryson Yee. At right wing, number 7, Dustin Robinson. In goal, number 1, Tyson Brower. Here's John, this coach by Dean Stork. And now, for the honor box starting lineup for your Knights of the Green and Gold, the Colorado State Rams. At left defense, a freshman from Aurora, number 22, Blake Hoffman. At right defense, a junior from Highlands Ranch, number 18, Jacob Morgan. And left wing, a sophomore from Steamboat Springs, number 27, Sean Patton. At center, a sophomore from Highlands Ranch, number 8, Sam Cote. And right wing, a junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 16, Torrin Condos. And starting in goal, a junior from Highlands Ranch, number 30, Joe Morgan. Head coach of the Colorado State Rams is Joel Weeks. The assistant is Jameson Wicks. Tonight's officials are linesmen Michael Cohen and Evan Anderson. Referees are Brian Morton and Dustin Rasmussen. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the Star Spangled Banner. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ColoradoSports.TV. I'm Litos Castro here with Hunter Fillmore, Scott Slidister running it all behind the scenes for us. We've got some hockey for us, but only one night here on Thursday here at Epic in Fort Collins. Hunter, Colorado State taking on the University of Jamestown. What are you seeing? What are you expecting right now as the Rams get ready here in this matchup?
Well, what I'm expecting from this Jamestown team is that they're going to put up a lot of points, so this defense of the Rams is going to have to stack up against that. This Jamestown team is 4th in goals for, in the league, and they score about 4 goals a game. And then on their power play is strong. They are second in the league. They have a 23% on the power play, so strong offensive team yet again for this Rams defense to face. So it's going to be another big night for Morgan and the Rams defense. And Hoffman has had quite the games, but he just hasn't been able to get the goals on the offensive side. But as a defender, he's played really well.
And that's definitely something you got to speak of. Is he's really been a driving force. At least we saw in that last weekend for Colorado State, and I'm assuming that's why they put him in on the starting lineup today. Was that he just really did a good job last week. That's as simple as you can put it. But like you said, this University of Jamestown team, the Jimmies, they've got some offense on their side. They've got 5 players, if I've counted it up right. No, 6 players actually. 7
players with double-digit points.
Yeah, and that's as the shots are taken right on goal here, and Jimmies are able to work that one out. But now the puck finally comes out of the zone, and the Rams trying to reset as the puck comes near the neutral zone, and it's taken away. Now going down for a push onto the Rams defense. Takes a shot, and that's going to be deflected towards the side by Miller. Miller tries to clear it out of the zone. Jimmy's showing some big pressure right now. Fun fact, there is not one person named Jimmy on this team as the shot's taking, looking for the rebound, and gets knocked away. Askell Campbell will dump that puck in, and the Jimmies will go to retreat as both teams go for a line change.
Yeah, and you're talking about how many points these teams put up, or this team puts up, and you can see that it's a passing team because there are so many assists in that assist column for them. Pruss, the leading points person for the Jimmies is
shot score.
And there we go. We see it right away. Like I was saying, he is leading the team in assists and points, and he has 15 assists. So that just goes to show, in this early goal for them already is just a feat of how impressive this offense is. So,
and this is going to be a tough matchup for the Rams. And the Jimmies are 10-3 on the season, so they don't lose much. And as far as you're seeing, like you just talked about, it's going to be tough for them. And right now, the Rams are already down 1, and we just got 2 minutes into this game. All right. Right now, the puck is back in the Jimmies' control, starting from their own end. And now the puck moved in towards the neutral zone by Yee for Jamestown. And goes down and into the corner. He loses his glove in the process. Grayson North is able to hold it up, and Cote comes away with it for the Rams. And a shot coming, it's deflected wide from the point. It was a shot by Barrett. Wrapping around once more. Jimmy still have it. Looking for some open space. Gets knocked away, just loosely broken up, and now the Rams have it. Puck carried out into the neutral zone. North will send it all the way down, and Sean Patton will come out to retrieve and hold on a little bit for Colorado State so they can make a change. He's got a few Jimmies around him. Marcancini actually able to work it. He's able to deke around a couple men, but he's not able to take the shot on it. Now the puck finally comes out of the zone. Trent Cowden, who had one big goal last week for the Rams and allowing them to move on forward and get one win on the week. Now Marcancini moving in on the far side yet again. Centering pass knocked away. Broken up once more by the Jimmies, and they're going to carry it out of their own zone. You have 4 Jimmies racing down. Puck goes into the corner. Jimmies will get there first, and nice body block by the Rams, and they're going to try and knock it out of the zone. And it's flipped up and out of play. We'll get ready for a faceoff.
Yeah, and the goal scorer for the Jimmies was Carter Johnson, assisted by Jeremy McNeil and Cole McKinley.
And McKinney is as far as the assist that he got there, he's the only one who really, he's out of all 3 of the players involved in that play, the only one to not have, to be over 10 points on there. The other 2 still below that mark, and that'll be McKinney's 15th point on the season. And now that makes 3 Jimmies that all have 15 points. Really just even more capitalizing on this offensive production that they have.
Yeah, and if they keep producing like this, every single player by the end of the season is going to have double-digit points.
One thing to notice, too, is that a lot of those points are in assists. McKinney, that's his 13th assist, and plus the point leader, he has 15 assists on the season. And so, like you're talking about with his passing, as the puck gets knocked out of play and into the stands, another free souvenir. But I think that's one thing you got to look out for is like you said, Hunter, those passing plays, those quick puck movements, and the Rams are going to need to keep up with it.
Yeah, and that's going to be on the defensive players with Morgan. Once he's moving, that really opens up the net, and there's not much he can do if they're passing the puck as well as they can. So these defensive players have to get inside of those passing lanes, break up some passes, and help out their goaltender tonight.
And Fauno's trying to take a shot off the face-off, but not able to find anything from it. Deflected now at center ice, and Rust moving in, centering pass. Nice block by Hoffman, and
that's exactly what I'm talking about. Hoffman getting in the lane. Again, another defensive play by Hoffman breaking the pass up.
Puck now along the boards. Rams trying to come out with it. Comes loose, and Patton tries to rush forward for the Rams, but it gets taken away from us. Barron sent it away. One more time, and near the blue line, Johnson looking for another shot on net. Gets patted away by Morgan. Rams will be able to settle it. Hoffman in his own zone, centering pass into the neutral zone. Marcancini moving in, looks for a shot, and just goes off the glove and out of play. That is going to be another face-off here in the Jimmy zone.
Yeah, and if you're just watching this Jimmy's team, look at their hands, because the speed of their hands and how quick they can move with their stick is just impressive, and that's why their passing is so good, and that's why they can get so many shots on goal, is because they have those quick hands.
And the Jimmies come away with the puck after the faceoff and sent long ways down ice, and now it's a race to it. Johnson looks to be the one to get there first. The puck comes out of the zone, and again, it's sent back into the Rams' defensive end. They have to go and get it. Sent back around, although it's going to be in the hands of Yee. He tries to take a shot, but it goes wide of the net. Back along the boards, another shot coming, and Morgan's able to handle it and cover it up.
You can already see just the amount of pressure that Morgan has with all these shots on goal early. This Rams team needs to possess the puck in the offensive zone, which they've struggled with in the past. So we'll see if they can move forward and have a better possession.
And the official saw something he didn't like, blows the whistle right on the face-off there. Another thing that's going to be interesting to look at is how disciplined can this Colorado State team stay? How well can CSU stay out of the penalty boxes? Right now the Jimmy's trying to make an offensive push after that face-off win. Puck comes loose. It's behind Morgan's net and into the corner. And Nitchin's going to get there for the Rams. He's going to carry it out. He's just going to dump the puck in. And looking for the centering pass. Rebound shot. Loose puck, and Jimmy's come away with it once more. And held up there, and it looks like Nitchin actually lost his footing, went crashing into the boards. Puck now at center ice. Nelson trying to take it away, but Jimmy's come away with it. Nice body block, and the puck slides into the hands of Morgan for a cover-up.
Yeah, and you talk about these penalties and how the Rams have had so many of them, but it seems like they usually play to the style of the team that's playing. If the team they're playing is penalty-filled, they're going to be penalty-filled, and with this team being 10-3, you have to think that there's not very many penalties coming against this team, because teams with a lot of penalties have a lot of trouble winning. So maybe this Rams team will match this Jimmy's team and have less penalties than they have in the past.
Definitely something to look forward to as Hoffman carries it out of his own zone and hands it off to Cote. Cote slows it up and tries to lead it forward, dumps it back in behind the net. Jimmy's come away with it, and they dump it out of their own zone. It goes all the way towards Morgan. He's just going to cover it up once more. As far as who is in between the posts tonight, of course, you know it's Joe Morgan. He is 4-8 on the season. It's been a tough one for him. He's doing the best that he can. But on the other side, Tyson Brower for the Jimmies, and he is having quite the season. He is 8-3. Played 11 games on the season, so he's doing pretty well for his team. And the puck off the faceoff, loose one, looking for the rebound opportunities. Morgan shot, scores! Number 2 already for the Jimmies.
Yeah, and that's just the Rams breaking down defensively. They could not make the stop on them, and they got in the passing lane, but it was too much for Morgan out in front of his net. And another goal by the Jimmies there.
This is looking to be a tough night for the Rams. If you see there, Aiden Tolnai is already in the faceoff circle, just wanting to keep moving. And maybe that's the right mentality you need to have right now. Is you've made the early mistakes. They know that. They just need to move on. They need to get those early goals out of their head and keep going.
Yeah, but you can't. You can get them out of your head, but you can't allow more. Is the thing. You have to fix something at some point when you're already having this bad of a breakdown at the early stages of the game.
Now we'll look to see how the Rams adjust, as Jimmies are already making another offensive push just off the faceoff again. Behind Morgan's net, looking for some options. And the Rams making a push again once more. Nelson with a shot backhander, just gets patted away.
Yeah, and as they said, it's McNeil with the goal. Another point for him tonight already.
An assist first, and now he gets a goal on the tally. Looking to be a big night for him. Hoffman from his own zone. Going to pull a little bit of his own spin moves on it. He's able to get it out towards center ice and dumps it in. Torn found us to try and apply some more pressure, but Jimmy's come away with it as Simpson tried to carry it out. Loose puck in the center. Cote looking to scramble after it, and now it's in the hands. Taunt that with a shot. That one just goes wide of the net. Nothing too dangerous for Brower there.
McKechnie assisted on that one too, so another point for him. Looks like those two are having themselves a night already.
Thompson moving in on the near side, looking for the pass. Hoffman is able to block that one again. Back into the corner it goes. Hoffman able to use some of his stick power to knock it away, but it comes loose, and Popoff trying to take the shot. And the puck comes out of the zone. Jimmy's need to reset, looking to dump it in. It's actually going to be called offsides as he sent it right back in on his own player.
Just already such an overwhelming amount of pressure on this Rams team with the 2 goals and just so much offensive pressure from this Jimmy's team.
And off the face-off, and Rams come away with it. Marcancini trying to push ahead. He's going to work by one man, but the Jimmies send it around the boards. Back behind the cage, looking for the centering pass. Shot coming. That's a big save from Brower there. What an opportunity for Warner he had in the slot, but just couldn't get by Brower. Good save from him. Pass moved across now. Pruss moving ahead, trying to put some gas behind it. Looking for a pass. He's able to make it happen. Looking for another opportunity, but just comes loose, and now the Rams have it once more.
There are 2 presses on this team, number 20 and number 10, assuming that they're brothers because they're from the same place. So
you have Alan Pruss wearing number 20, Michael Pruss wearing number 10, and both of them are doing really well right now. So
yeah, and Alan is the one who leads in points with those 15 assists on the season.
Michael just trailing behind him with 13. A couple of big checks near the boards here at center ice, and finally comes loose. Simpson sends it across for the Jimmies, and it's dumped in. And Joe Morgan with a little bit of confusion there with Jacob Morgan as soon as he's going to touch that. And now the puck back in towards the corner. Nice pass back, looking for the shot, gets deflected and goes wide of the net. CJ Nitchin now is going to try and use some of his ability to try and carry it out of the zone. Moves it forward onto Tolnai, and now it goes into the hands of Kyle Nelson. Jimmy's take it away. Comes back towards the Ram. Puck caught up in the corner. Comes loose, and now the Jimmies have it. Robinson moving ahead. Still able to keep the puck in his possession as he dumps it in. Back in towards the boards. Near the blue line, comes out of the zone, looking for another reset. Back in towards the Rams zone. It's going to be a whistle.
Yeah, it just seems like every time the puck is on the stick of a Ram, they seem flustered and like they have to make a pass right away because the Jimmy team is applying that much pressure. So those bad passes just lead to less opportunities for the Rams and less offensive zone time.
Cote to face off against Yee in the face-off circle, but official didn't like what Cote was doing, so trades out for Patton. And they're actually able to win it with a shot coming. And Foundos is not able to beat Brower there. Back on along the boards. Backing towards the corner. From behind the cage, and now Yee has it for the Jimmies, moving ahead, sending it on forward. Dumped in once more. You're seeing a lot of dump and chase situations right now.
Yeah, you're seeing it from both sides, but it's just much more successful for this Jimmy's team because it's like they have another step on this Rams team, and they're getting to the puck right away.
And that's going to be one thing to watch, especially as CSU goes for line changes, is they can't let any loose Jimmies near their own blue line. So if they lose track, that'll be an easy breakaway. Puck sent along ahead. Rams trying to get something going on offense here. Rams come away with it near the blue line. Shot coming, just bounces off of Jimmy. That was Potas in the way of that. From behind Brower's cage, Jimmy starting once more. We've passed the halfway point here in the first period, and the Jimmies have already taken a nice starting lead. Loose puck in the front, taking a shot, and Morgan's able to hold up strong there. And looks like we're gonna have a whistle as the cage came loose just a little bit behind Morgan there as he made that save. That was a sloppy play defensively for the Rams. It was just a bouncing puck right in the slot and just not able to react.
And in any sport, you almost come into the game either worried about the other team because they are so good or wanting to be dominant against a great team. And it seems like this Rams team's a little worried about this Jimmy team so far.
And that's going to be a high stick right there against the Jimmies, and so we're going to have that play stopped.
We do see Liam Millar, who's back on the ice. He did not play in that weekend last weekend, but he is now back on the ice and with his team.
Look to see if that captain leadership helps motivate the team in any way. As the puck along the boards once again off the faceoff. Jimmy's come away with it, sent across, pass gone awry, and Jimmy's have to fall back just a little bit and regain some control and organization. Shaber from his own side is able to pass it away. And now Russ moving ahead. That's Allen. Russ trying to center it up. It gets blocked again once more. That was in the way of that one. Millar trying to send it on ahead, bounces off the boards. And it gets knocked back towards the Rams defensive side again. Hoffman's got two Jimmies to deal with. Hoffman sends it on ahead towards the neutral zone and now dumped in once more as CSU goes for a change. Michael Prush trying to make a move. He's going to dump it in, and now University of Jamestown going to go for a change. Starting from his own end, Tyler Nelson passing it on ahead. Cote, loose pass there, not able to work it by the Jimmy he had in front of him. North will push it on once more. Foundos will deflect it once more ahead. And Brower will send it along the boards and the glass. And Jimmy's looking to use some speed on this attack. It's going to work out, moving in on the far side. Takes a shot, pad save, no rebound. Loose puck now, another rebound shot. And Morgan's able to cover it up in all the chaos.
A little bit of contact there as one of the Jimmies came in on Morgan. Got bumped a little bit, but refs call it after he gets covered up by Morgan.
Face off in the Rams defensive end. 6:52 left to go in the period. Still no penalties.
Yeah, it's kind of like we were talking. They're playing against a team that is very disciplined, and it seems like they're playing very disciplined, but it's not working for them right now.
And someone lost their stick as the puck came near the blue line. Rams just trying to get it out of the zone, but it stays in. Shot coming, goes wide of the net behind Morgan's cage right now, and that's a huge check into the boards. Nice hit there. I believe that was Cowden on the delivering end of that, but now Warner, he's going to look for a breakaway opportunity here. One-on-one situation, tries to pull it back. He's not even able to get a shot off of it. And now Marcancini looking for the centering opportunity, comes back towards Hoffman near the blue line. He's just trying to slow the man up, and now it's going to be a breakaway going the other way. Potas one-on-one with Morgan, wrapping around, shot, scores! And that's already 3 on the night for the Jimmies.
Yeah, unassisted there. Potas just takes it from one net to the other, and Jimmy's get another goal on that Cowden when he went for his opportunity. It looked like the puck just got a little bit ahead of him, and the Rams were all attacking with him. There were no defenders that were sitting back, and Hoffman was the last line of defense. He just could not come up with the puck, and open shot for him, and Morgan was unable to make the save on the breakaway.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by CSU already. And this game is obviously getting away from them early on. 6:11 left to go, and this is just the first period. It's 3-0 in favor of the Jimmies. And this timeout is going to be very important to see if the Rams can bounce back.
Yeah, as a coach, you're going to have to tell your guys, we need to flip the switch. We need to start playing our game, playing offensively, and help our goaltender out, because so far he has not had much help.
And not to take away from the fact that this Jimmy's team, they're good. They are good, and so you have to step your game up if you want to take the ice with them, and they're showing that.
Yeah, and when we talked to these Rams players, they talked about getting into the tournament and trying to have an opportunity in this tournament, and if you make it far in the tournament, these are the type of teams that you're going to see. So good test for the Rams team kind of early in this season.
So CSU has had their timeout, and now the faceoff's coming. And somebody's already lost a glove right off the faceoff. I believe that's a Jimmy. There's a pass, shot coming, and that was Nitchin on the delivering end of that, but it's covered up by Brower.
Yeah, Millar was driving to the net on the opposite side. Nitchin didn't have the opportunity to pass to him because passing lanes were all clogged up, so he took his shot, and Millar went into the net, and they whistled it as it got covered up.
And the Jimmies will win the faceoff in their own end, and North is going to hold up the puck at center ice and dump it right back. Jimmies will restart from their own side. Puck near the neutral zone, bouncing in between a few teams. That traded hands quite a few times at the center. Cowden will move it on ahead. Millar will get there first. Millar sending it deflected now by North into the offensive zone. And Millar actually able to take it away for just a moment, but the Jimmies take it right back. Puck sit on ahead, going for, and that's going to be a penalty. It looks like. Just a little bit of early contact, I think that's going to be for too many men on the ice.
That'll be Tolnai, who is sitting in the box for the Rams.
And that's another thing that this Rams team is going to need to be is quick. If you're going to make a change, you got to get off the ice quick, because you cannot lose track of where this game is going. You can't take your time making the change when this Jamestown team is so quick right now, looking to make another move on goal, and Morgan's going to be able to cover that up.
Yeah, you're going to have to match that quickness. And it looks like Morgan's a little upset about how the end of that play went down. Refs get it all separated, and that's a little bit of frustration you can see by Morgan already with the amount of goals that he has against him, and just not having a good night so far.
Yeah, usually you don't see Morgan get involved on the ends of those plays, and it looks like that's actually going to be a penalty.
Yeah, Dylan Haney is going to go in the box So it will be some more 4-on-4 hockey for us here.
Oh, hang on. They're going to put Patton in the box as well.
Rams are still down a player. 3-on-4 hockey. Four-on-5 hockey. One of them. We'll figure it out.
It looks like they're just going to have those be offsetting minors. So still a power play opportunity for the Jimmies right now. Can they capitalize is going to be the question.
They're not too shy to it with that 23% on the power play.
Like you were saying, second in the league on the power play, and that's a dangerous number to work with. Right now the Jimmies starting from their own end, carry it cross center ice now into the Rams zone. Nice hold up there from Nitchin, who's actually able to stop the shot from going through, and it's sent out of play. You're starting to see the physicality go up.
Rocket from Cowden into his bitch. Saw all the players dodging. But yeah, like you said, there's some physical presence out there on the ice now that the Rams are down quite a few, and they're not shy to the physical game, and sometimes it works for them.
Right now the puck is headed behind Morgan's cage, still in between. And it's sent around the boards. Barron looking to take control of it for the Jimmies. Puck caught up near the blue line, sent back in. It's now a battle for it. Now into the center. Going to go back towards the other side. Centering pass once more. Back near the blue line. Barron, quick pass, back to the boards. Another fake shot there. A little bit of a wind-up from Allen. There, takes the shot coming. That one just goes off the back of the glass, and I'm sure that's a sigh of relief from Morgan, as that was an open shooting lane.
Yeah, that was a quick wrist shot.
Looking for another shot coming, and that one's going to go off the side. Another sigh of relief. And this Jimmy's team really having a strong power play so far, but only 20 seconds left of it. Puck moving behind the cage yet again. Collision behind, and that's going to be Pruss, who lost his stick there. Another wind-up shot. Barron looking for it. He's not going to get it. A couple players tangled up there. Barron once more at the blue line. Another shot coming, deflecting, and Morgan's able to cover it up in all the chaos. And it looks like you're just seeing the tension build up right now.
And that's kind of what happens when you have such a dominant team and such an early stage. There's just so much frustration.
You're going to see
Nelson is going into the penalty box for the Rams.
That's Tyler Nelson. And I'm pretty sure that's going to be for knocking the goal out of place as the puck was bouncing on net.
Yeah, so as the Rams are about to kill off that penalty, they tack on another one. So
you might say he jimmied it out of place, Hunter.
yeah, I think he got pushed into the net, so that's why they called that.
So 4 seconds of 5-on-3 before the Rams have to race back to play some even more penalty kill defense. And already sent across. Botas with a shot, gets deflected wide. Puck. It's actually going to be a cross-checking penalty on Nelson there as Morgan covers it up. So back to the 4-on-5 in favor of the Jimmies. You saw both of the Prusses out there on the line in the last shift, but now they've changed some faces for Jamestown. Puck comes loose near the blue line now. Back again, Okino sends it across once more. A little back and forth between the Jimmies. He's going to carry it near the boards. Looking for an opportunity, trying to find some space. Nice centering pass opportunity, and Miller's going to knock Okino down there, and the puck is finally sent out of the zone. I think that's the first dump out of their own defensive side. And now McKinney moving it ahead. Jimmy's setting up their offensive attack once more. Once again, near the blue line, hands it off. Back in towards the deep side and looking for that centering pass, not going to get it. And Jimmy's come away with it after a race to the puck. Cote wasn't able to get to it there for the Rams first. Kino, nice quick passing here by Jamestown, but it's knocked away as a bouncing puck off the receiving end. 45 seconds left on this other power play opportunity. It's going to be a whistle, though. The offsetting minors are now over, so those players come free from the penalty box.
You can almost see how methodical the passing of this Jimmy's team is. It's just
it's well choreographed, and they know where their players are going, who's going to make what route, and it's well thought out. It's something you can tell they've definitely practiced, and they're putting it in play right now. As another Ram goes into the penalty box, that's going to be Mark Cancini. So another 2 minutes up on the board, 43 seconds of 5-on-3. And this is going to be a huge opportunity for Jamestown to just increase that lead. But the puck gets deflected out by Nitchin off of that quick passing in between them. Less than 2 minutes to go in the period now. This is going to be a long last 2 minutes for them, for the Rams, as they need to kill off these two penalties and keep this game from getting too out of hand, at least more than it is. Deflected puck now near the face-off circle. Barron, little quick action, centering pass, moving in, takes a shot, just goes off the back of the glass again. Puck behind Morgan's net, and lots of sticks going after it. Looks like it's just going to be blown dead for a face-off.
And that last set of plays almost looks like a warm-up that the Rams do at the beginning of the game, where they have all of the players surrounding the net, and Morgan sitting in the net, and they keep passing the puck around until they have an open shot. And maybe that's going to help Morgan if this Jimmy's team plays the power play like they do. And we only hope that Morgan is prepared for that, because this Jimmy's team is strong on the power play and strong at scoring.
And that power play on Nelson is about to end, so it's going to go back to a 4-on-5, but still some towering work ahead for the Rams as the puck is back to Aquino at the blue line. Sent one more, lots of quick passing again. Near the boards once more. Potos trying to hold on to it. He's going to try and have a teammate help him out. They do come away with it. Behind Morgan's net once more. Cowden trying to get his stick on there. Back to Aquino near the top of the blue line. Quick passing, and the puck the net comes loose again, and we're going to have a reset.
Yeah, and that looked dangerous. It looked like the Jimmies were about to set up for another shot there in the center, and Morgan was moving. He was trying to dig that skate in so that he could push off and try and make the save.
Both of the Prusses now back on the ice, along with Barron and Haney, as the puck gets knocked out of the zone. And now less than a minute to go in the period, but still 45 seconds left of Mark Cancini's penalty in the box. This is just really tough right now for the Rams, because they can't get any offense going while they're playing some men down. Barron sends it across one more. Jimmy's trying to get reestablished on offense. And a big collision on the boards in the corner there. Nitchin comes away with it. He's going to be able to carry it out of the zone. Sends it ahead towards Campbell. Campbell's going to hold it up near the blue line, carry it back out, and tries to dump it back in. Gets deflected. Still near center ice, and Miller will just send it on down onto Brower. Held up, 10 seconds left in the penalty before the Rams are back to even strength for being a man down for quite a while. Jamestown moving in, looking for a centering pass, blocked on the way there and dumped out as the penalty is over. As the final 5 seconds will tick down here in the period, Rams won't be able to get anything off of that. And so after one period of play, it's been a tough one for CSU early on. Jamestown taking a 3-goal lead after the first 20 minutes. It's going to be tough for them to try and pull this back, but we're going to see how they can do it when we come back after a short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to ColoradoSports.TV. I'm Litos Castro here with Hunter Fillmore, Scott Sledger running it all behind the scenes. It's been a tough matchup so far for Colorado State. They're down 3-0 right now against the University of Jamestown Jimmies. The Jimmies have done really well offensively, and surprisingly, though, at the end of the last period, the Jamestown team had quite a few power plays in their favor, but they didn't score on any of them despite all the offensive strength that they have. All 3 of their goals were during even strength, but regardless, those were all very threatening for the Rams, and this Colorado State team is on their heels right now.
Yeah, and you can kind of talk about how that's a positive for the Colorado State team with those penalties and getting them killed off and not allowing this Jimmy's team to get any more progress than they already have. And at the start there, you see the Colorado State team banging on the boards and trying to get their team amped up so that they can get back into this game.
And it's going to be a tough task, 3 goals, but still a lot of time to do it, just less than 40 minutes now to do it. We've got 2 more periods left. We're starting period number 2. As far as who's been contributing right now for Jamestown, it's kind of all over the place. You've seen Potas, who scored the last breakaway goal, but McNeil and Johnson with the last goals for the Jimmies. Rams still looking for one to respond, and I think that's going to be just the main target that they need for this period, is just to get one in the net. But right now, the Jimmies starting from their own end as they just won the puck back from the Rams, trying to work it out. And Haney now hands it off. Moving in on the near side.
Yeah, and with Colorado State only having 5 shots on goal in that first period, that's something that's really going to have to pick up, and that has to do with this amount of possession time and not being able to possess the puck in that offensive zone and get opportunities.
And we saw last period that CSU did use their timeout in the first period. You don't see that too often, and I think it was because it was getting out of hand. And right now, I think the CSU team is just whatever they've talked about both during that timeout and in the locker room now after intermission. Whatever they talked about, it's got to be something about how they can turn this game around.
Yeah, it's almost like forget that those 3 goals happened and focus on playing the game in a more effective way.
Patton right now trying to move in for the Rams, takes a shot, but it's shut down. All the speed taken off of it. Looking for the centering pass, but Jimmy's will come away with it. Jimmy's now moving ahead. Nelson dumps it back into the zone. You saw a lot of that dump and chase from the Rams. It's just hard because they can't really get anything going no matter what they're trying. A loose puck, though. Foundo's trying to get a shot off of it, looking to backhand it forward towards Cote. Caught up along the corner there. And now it comes loose. It's going to be a 2-on-1 opportunity. Hoffman's the only one back as Rams racing back trying to get some help, and Johnson takes the shot. And Morgan is able to swallow it up.
Yeah, and that's what Hoffman needed to do. He needed to drop back, take away the pass, and force the playmaker to take the shot and allow Morgan to make that save. So good job by Hoffman taking away that passing lane. Something that the Rams are going to need to do more of with the amount of passing that this Jimmy's team does and how effective they are at doing so.
Jimmy's win the faceoff. Puck near the blue line. Dumped back into the corner. Hoffman's going to get there first. But he's got a Jimmy on his back. He's going to try and use some of his speed. He carries it out of the zone and actually works by a couple Jimmies. But now it's back in their own hands. North dumps it ahead. Barron's going to be there for Jamestown. Okino tries to hold on to it for his own team, and he will. Jimmy's now moving on forward. Into this neutral zone. Marcassini's able to take away. Now Warner, and Marcassini's shot coming, gloved up by Brower. Hasn't had too much of a challenge tonight, but when his name is called on, and he's able to perform.
Yeah, and again, you hear the reaction banging on the boards from the Rams. Getting a shot on goal just keeps supplying that team with the idea that they are having positive plays, and the more positive plays, the more positively this team is going to act towards each other.
Rams able to win the faceoff offensively. Takes a shot coming, and that one was a rocket. It just whizzes by Brower. It goes off the back of the boards. Now the puck is coming along the corner now, going behind Brower's cage, trying to work it out. The Jimmies now having to react defensively. Puck comes loose, and Rams have it once more near center ice. Miller dumps it on ahead yet again. It's going to bounce off the back of the boards. Brower is actually trying to move out of his net for that one, but the puck took a unexpected bounce. Now the Jimmies working from their own end. Back towards the neutral zone, and Yee will dump it in. Robinson gets held up along the boards by Miller. Haney trying to go off for a check there, and Robinson once more gives it off towards the blue line. Shot coming, looking for the centering opportunity there. Not able to capitalize. Back along the boards once more. Still trying to just get it out of the zone. Michael Pruss looking for the centering pass towards Haney, but now it has to be passed back near the blue line. Browning just trying to send it on ahead. Gets deflected, flies through the air, but finally comes down. Back near the blue line once more, and now Cowden tries to send it out of the zone and finally comes out. Rams can get some new faces out on the ice.
Yeah, really good job by that Jimmy's team by keeping the puck in the zone and holding that blue line.
Puck comes back into CSU zone again. The penalty arm goes up, and Jacob Morgan trying to hold it up. The penalty arm is up, and Browning now heading towards the bench. They're going to get an extra skater out. Now can Jamestown take advantage of another power play opportunity coming up. 15:52 left to go in the period. And the Jimmies still have their 3-goal lead.
And again, Nelson goes to the penalty box for the Rams. Another hole to dig themselves out of. We did see some progress with this Rams penalty kill in the last game where they were applying pressure on the penalty kill. So if they can do that in this game, it'd be very impressive.
And the numbers look pretty good for CSU on that penalty kill. When they, at the start of this game, 85.9, basically 86% successful on the penalty kill, which is actually matching what the Jimmies have on their side. So if you're going to look to compare the two teams, at least they're performing that well. But another shot coming, and that one's blocked before he even gets to Morgan. Well done from Warner to be in the way of that. Puck caught up along the corner. 30 seconds already gone from this power play. Finally comes loose, and now Warner sends it out. Rams are going to be able to get a change. Hoffman stays out on the ice there for the Rams, the only one to not come loose, also with Nelson. Jamestown starting from their own zone, 1:10 left to go in the power play. Just now less than 15 minutes to go in the period. Moving on ahead, pass off near the far side, looking for the centering pass, gets deflected and knocked out of play. Both of the Prusses back onto the ice. You wonder if they have a little bit of friendly competition at that point. When I mean, they're on the same line, and with both of them being huge point producers for the team, I wonder if some little competition comes out of that.
Well, there's one brother that is leading the points by a great margin above the other team. So with 18 points, he's just leading this team, and it's just so impressive to go back and see that that's an assist. 15 assists is just, it's impressive.
Another face-off coming. Jimmy's come away with it, back near the point. Quick pass right back to him. That's Chavez Leach with the puck near the face-off circle. Just being a little bit patient right now, just waiting for the opportunity. Doesn't seem like they're trying to force anything right now. Leach with a shot. That's going to bounce off the pads, looking for the rebound. Another big save, and a rebound opportunity missed by Chavez.
Yeah, Chavez just whiffed on that opportunity there. Morgan was already down in the butterfly, and he was not prepared for another shot, so good thing he didn't get his stick on that, or Morgan would have been in trouble.
And Alan Pruss hands it off to his brother. Mike will send it around the boards. Loose puck there. Very quick play from the Jimmies. Now moving in, centering pass, shot coming, scores! 2 seconds left on the power play, and they capitalize for their 4th goal of the night.
Yeah, that is impressive. There was a dump pass, and he just worked it across, skated in a little bit, all the way across the crease, and Morgan didn't even know it was coming because that shot was so quick.
And the night just gets tougher for the Rams. 13:54 left to go in this second period, and it's 4-0 in favor of the Jimmies. As play restarts, the Jimmies trying to start again offensively. Jacob Morgan going to hold up a man, and Warner looking to help him out, and Marcassini will try to push it on ahead and carry it out of the zone. He's got a couple Jimmies to handle. Askel Campbell now not able to get to it. Now in the hands of Crom, who's going to hand it off. Pushed on ahead. Robinson. Scrambling puck between the teams comes loose. Moved on ahead. Smart play from Nitcher to avoid the too many men on the ice.
Number 11, Dylan Haney, and scoring his third assist tonight. Number 13, Cole McKechnie. Cross from Haney to McKechnie. Jimmy's power play goal at 6:06.
So Rams just working from their own end right now. Tontat actually mishandles the puck, and that's a dangerous opportunity. That was almost kicked in right in front of Morgan. So another bullet dodge there by the Rams. Nitchin trying to work it out, hands it off towards Millar. Millar moving in, centering pass, looking for Nitchin again. Tontat with a shot, gets deflected back towards Nitchin near the blue line now. Another shot coming, deflected on the way there. Rams trying to get something offensively here, applying some pressure. Cowden trying to move it on ahead, gets it on, and that's a check in their own end, and now the Jimmies will take it away. Well done defensively by the Jimmies, and that's a nice hip check there by Cowden.
Yeah, and last goal was scored by Michael Press. He is working his way, trying to catch his brother in points. But another note is that Cole McKinney has his hat trick of assists tonight with 3 assists on the night already.
We got to give him some credit. He's on the trail of Alan Press, who leads the team. That'll put him at 17 points. Right now, the Jimmies working from their own end. Loose puck as Hoffman tries to knock it forward, but Allen is back on it. Comes loose, and Cote behind Morgan's net. Morgan just trying to stay ready for it. Hoffman looking for some options, trying to send it on ahead. It's going to bounce off Travis Leach, and now it's taken away. Allen Press looking for some help. He's going to try to backhand it towards his teammates, but not able to find anything of it. Now Kyle Nelson pushing it on ahead. Hands it off to North, who will dump it in. Brower will come out to handle the puck himself. And the Rams come away with it off a small bounce, and Patton tried to send it on net and got deflected away. Jimmy's again, long ice pass. Travis Leach pushing it on ahead once more. Still seeing that dump and chase, and Morgan will actually come in to use his own stick on that play. Puck comes out back towards the neutral zone. Warner tried to apply a little bit of his own pressure, but Jimmy's come away with it, pushing ahead again. Puck bounced behind Morgan's net again. Along the boards. No team really able to have some clear possession of the puck right now. Puck finally comes loose, and back along the boards it goes. And Marcassini will backhand it out of the zone towards Miller, but he's not going to be able to get to it first. Bounces back towards Warner, and almost taken away near the blue line. Tolnai is able to work it out, but he's got a Jimmy on his near side. Carries it around, looking for some options, passes it back to who he thought was a teammate, but instead it goes into the hands of the Jimmies, and now it's moving down the other way. McKinney's got the hat trick of assists. He's back on it, looking for the centering pass, not going to be able to find it. And nice put down near the point, dumps back in towards the corner, trying to keep the offensive pressure alive. Well done. This University of Jamestown is just applying so much pressure on the Rams right now.
Yeah, it's just too much for the Rams at this point. Is Millar
actually able to get a shot gloved up.
Glove save. Millar goes to the ground, taking on a much bigger player there.
He's not one to shy away from it. We've just passed the halfway mark here in the second period and of the game. Thank you for tuning in to ColoradoSports.TV. I'm Litos Castro here with Hunter Fillmore. Scott Sledgester running it all. Shot coming, and that's another save by Brower. Not really being phased by even the difficult shots that the Rams.
Yeah, that was a good shot by the Rams, but Brower was able to snap his glove up in the air and grab the puck. Impressive save by him.
Jimmy's winning yet another face-off, and now working from their own zone. Long ice pass. It's going to go all the way down, but no icing. Oh, the whistle gets blown. The puck will come back. Warner to take the face-off for the Rams. Rams just need something. They need something to be able to take away from this game right now if they're not going to be able to capitalize in finding the back of the net.
Seems like they're just ever so slightly getting better in this game. Only allowing 2 goals in that first and only 1 so far here in the second, but they're applying more pressure than they did in the first.
And Foundos will push it on ahead. He's going to try and race to his own pass. He's going to get there. Jimmy's trying to knock it loose. Gets deflected. Back into the corner. Barron will get there first, and now it's carried out of the zone. Allen Pruss hands it off to Haney. Looking for a shot centering pass. That's a dangerous opportunity. Just not able to find the shot for it. Now the puck comes out of the zone, and Nelson and Cote for the Rams trying to work on it on ahead. Deflected. Cote has it. Looking for some help. He's actually going to be able to skate around. Man takes a shot. Just going to go off the back of the glass. Trying to find the deflection. And it's in the back of the netting of Brower's cage there. Comes loose into the corner. Behind his net again. Goes all the way around. And the puck is sent all the way down. It was deflected. No icing. And Cowden's got some pressure to deal with. Is able to shimmy off one Jimmy. Pushed into the zone. Back into the hands of Jamestown. Carried on again along the boards. Patton trying to apply some pressure here. CSU just trying to see if they can get any offense going. Pass towards Tontat. He takes a shot. It's going to be a stick side deflection by Brower out of play.
Yeah, and what we're seeing from this Rams team isn't very much passing. As soon as a player gets it on their stick, it seems like they want to shoot the puck because they're trying to contribute to this team. I don't know if that's the best approach. Yes, getting shots on goal is going to help you out, but if they're not quality shots and this Jimmy's team is ready for it, then is it really worth it?
And that's a good question to ask. Is it worth it? The official goes down off the face-off there. He's all right. He's going to skate up as the Jimmies are trying to apply some pressure. Looks like it's going to be offsides. Well, as we get ready for another face-off, Hunter, we've talked a lot about the music that they play here.
They're finally mixing it up. It's not the same songs. Very 2000 themed playlist tonight.
Right now, Patton moving in for the Rams. Maybe the music putting a little bit of life into him as he takes a shot, but it's covered up by Brower.
That's my fault. No, seriously, that's my fault. I made him pull out all the good music because it kept triggering copyright alerts.
I mean, you got to think the crowd's got to ask some questions about it, too. I play Mambo number 5 every single day.
Not like they did 3 years ago.
Puck comes loose off the faceoff, and then Jimmy's trying to apply some speed on this one. Pushed on ahead. Might be a chance for Robinson. He holds it up and trying to find some help. Gets it near the point. Shot coming. That's a pad save. Not able to allow a rebound opportunity as the puck is knocked towards the neutral zone. And a collision along the boards, and that's a big hit by Simpson, and it's covered up now by Brower once more.
Yeah, Marcancini took a hit down there low. Looks like he's kind of skating off the ice a little slow. Probably a little sore after that one.
Probably he'll feel that one in the morning. 7 minutes exactly left to go in the period. Cote to take the face off for CSU. Nelson trying to move it on ahead. He's actually able to win the face-off. Trying to find a pass, but it just gets taken away. Now that Jimmy's working down once more. Trying to find some offense. Nice pass on ahead. Scrambling, looking for the backhander onto Morgan. He's able to save that one easily. Again, taken away. Jimmy centering pass. Dangerous opportunity. Reach around and score. That's another one, and that's number 5 on the night.
Yeah, that's another impressive goal. Do you think McNeil is going to be the one to take the shot? No, he receives the pass, and he dishes it back to his teammate, and they're able to beat Morgan. That's impressive passing, and that is why this team is so good at scoring.
And you watch that back as Morgan is coming from his post side back towards the center, and that pass back, he's not expecting it. And like you said, just really impressive play from Jamestown, and you can see why they're performing so well in the season. So with 6:35 left in the period, Jamestown will take a 5-0 lead over the Rams. At this point for CSU, now it's just trying to figure out what lessons can you learn from this game.
And that's almost sad to say when you're only in the second period.
Millar will try to dump the puck in.
Yeah, and another point by McKechnie, his 4th on the night. This time it's another assist. Or no, it's actually a goal.
That's actually a goal to it.
It was such a quick pass that it almost didn't seem like it, but it's his pass that led up to the reason that he got the goal. So impressive work by him with 1 goal and 3 assists on the night already.
This is going to be a night for him to remember. And now when you add it all up, he's all tied up for the most points on the team. And the competition continues. As Patton is now moving in. One thing to also note is that puck gets backhanded into the corner. Jimmy's pushing on ahead. New goaltender between the posts for CSU. That's going to be Cross North wearing number 1.
Yeah, and at this point, Morgan's just had such a rough night and hasn't gotten much help from his team. Want to get Cross North in the game and get him some experience so you can have him play a little bit.
Puck into the corner. Rams trying to get something generated here. And the deflected puck, high stick, but waved off there. And puck near the point. Jimmy's trying to scramble it away. Rams still in the attacking zone here, looking for the pass back. Not going to be able to find a man, and they're going to have to retreat back for it. Jacob Morgan hands it off to Tyler Nelson, who will send it on ahead. Marcancini trying to dump it in, gets deflected on the way there. Warner with a little bit of a shove there as he goes off the ice, and now Jimmy's moving in offensively. Rams take it away. This might be a chance here. Gets deflected away. Nice defensive effort. Cote will dump it in. And Jimmy's will take possession of the puck once more. Less than 5 minutes to go here in the period, and they're going to hold it behind Browers then. Now they're moving on ahead. 5-man attack set up for the Jimmies. That was a little bit of a mishandle of the puck, and it's dumped back the other way. Back into the corner, and Foundos goes for a hit, but he doesn't really make contact with it. North, center ice, dumps it back in. Just a lot of time being used just to dump the puck and almost give up possession. Rams just trying to come away with it off of the bouncing puck in between both teams, and that puck is sent out of play into the nets. So 3:39 left to go in the period. A little more to know about Cross North, 6'3", freshman coming out of San Jose, California, into the lovely state of Colorado. Going to be interesting to see how he performs right now for the rest of the game. He's got a good amount of play time ahead of him for the night. As the puck comes all the way back, it's going to be called for icing.
Yeah, and if you can goaltend against a team this good and be successful and not allow any more goals after 5 had already been scored, on your teammate, that just shows something and shows your resilience as a goaltender, and it's a good opportunity for him to get his name out there for the team.
Maybe even learn some lessons himself, as Tolnai is going to have a check into the boards. And Rams able to come away with it. Rams have been able to set up a little bit more offensively in the attacking zone. Nischen will move it back towards the deep end yet again. Patton moving around the corner, trying to find some options, sends it back towards Tolnai. Tolnai moving around, trying to find some help. Centering pass towards Patton, backhands it towards Cowden with a shot coming. That one goes wide of the net. Miller near the point, pushes on ahead towards Nitchin. Nitchin gets tangled up. Now it's a battle for a puck along the boards yet again. Both teams just trying to come away with it, and Jimmy's just want to get it out of their own zone. Now held up behind Brower's net, and Rams are going to get a change. Hoffman back out on the ice. Jimmy's pushing on ahead. Hoffman able to hold off a man, and now he's going to push it ahead himself, but it gets poke checked away from him, and then Cowden's going to have to get there. It's going to be dangerous. He's going to make a diving effort. He's actually able to get the stick on it first. Well done effort from him. And now pushed on ahead. Tolnai's not able to handle that pass, and now it's going down the other way. McNeil looking for a centering pass, but Hoffman able to interrupt and break up that play. Back into the corner. 2 minutes left to go in the period. Shaver pushing it on ahead, and loose puck in the middle. Rams able to knock it free, and now it's on the stick of Warner. Warner moving it ahead. Taking a shot off the pad, looking for a rebound opportunity. Scrambling puck. Brower needs to reset. 2 big saves by him, as the Rams were actually able to make something happen there. But now a lot of speed going down the other way. Another diving effort. That one's from North this time. Warner again on his stick, looking for the long ice pass. And Millar is actually able to wind up, take a shot, stick save all the way towards the ceiling. And yeah, that puck did not come down.
Good reaction by Millar there. He just was able to possess the puck off of a hard pass and just wind up for a quality shot. But good save there with the stick.
ColoradoSports.TV, Nick Scott, and your announcers for your support of Red Hockey this year.
Yeah, that puck is still up there somewhere.
No, it went over the net and dropped down. We could see that James over there got the puck for us.
You got to keep the illusion. You got right now the Rams trying to keep an offensive pressure going for the last minute 15 here of the period. We may never know what happened to that puck that just mysteriously disappeared.
And the Rams will be on the power play with a cross check there by.
We're going to figure out who that is.
We'll figure it out. Haney.
That's going to be only their second penalty of the night. And that speaks more to their discipline, as the fact that it's only their second penalty and we're almost done with the second period. And deflected off of Cowden as the Jimmies were trying to send that out of play, or at least out of the zone, excuse me. And now we set up for another face-off. 1:10 left to go in the period, so if the Rams don't find the back of the net in that 1:10, they'll carry the penalty into the third.
Yeah, and this Jimmy's team is just a well-rounded team, but it's mainly their offense is the fact that they have such a high-powered offense. Their defense does not have to work very hard because of how much they possess the puck and are able to be in that offensive zone. So well-rounded in that, and well-rounded in the fact that they are staying out of the penalty box most of the time and being very disciplined at doing so.
And we even talked about this earlier in the first period, that when they do go in the penalty box, they don't make mistakes when they're on the penalty kill. 86% of the time, they keep their opponents scoreless from it. Another shot coming from North, and it gets deflected out of play again. Complement that with the Rams only being 16.5% on the power play, and it's looking like a good recipe for the Jimmies. Off the face-off, both 24s going after it. Marcancini not able to come away with for the Rams. It gets dumped out of the zone, and the penalty kill continues. And North hands it off towards Hoffman. He's going to hold it up behind him. He's going to start from his own end, and now the Rams begin their 5-man attack on the power play again. Into the corner it goes, and trying to dump it out of the zone. Rams will have it. Hoffman, quick pass back and forth between him and Warner. Warner moving in, takes a shot, just goes wide of the net. 15 seconds left to go in the period. Moving on down, intercepted on the way there, and deflected. This could be a shorthanded opportunity. 2-on-0. Passing in, centering pass, shot, scores, and with less than 6 seconds in the period, the Rams on the power play give up a shorthanded goal.
And it's Pruss again, assisted by Pruss. And it's just another double pass that gets the goaltender moving, and it's too hard for the goaltender to work that when they are able to pass it so quickly and so effectively, just anticipating where the player is going to be and their teammate's going to be and getting the puck on the stick quick enough.
And so the final seconds of the period tick down. Lots of things to talk about in the locker room for CSU, but Jimmy's will go into this next intermission with some smiles. We have some more things to cover. One more period of hockey here in Fort Collins. We're going to go for another break. Welcome back to ColoradoSports.TV. I'm Litos Castro here with Hunter Fillmore. We're in Fort Collins for this matchup between Colorado State University and the University of Jamestown. Whew, it has gotten away from CSU tonight. It is 6-0 in favor of the Jimmies. Hunter, I mean, what would you say has been the story of tonight?
Well, domination by one team and not too much from the other, but they're on the power play. They have 30 seconds to do something, and we'll see what happens.
We're going to see how the Rams respond in this next period. They do have a power play for at least another 32 seconds here, and they're starting off this third period. So we're going to see what they can do. Cowden moving it on ahead into the corner. Also important to remember that CSU did change out their goaltender last period, so Joe Morgan now replaced in. Shot coming, and that one's actually a whiff, looking for another opportunity. Now bouncing back. Warner shot, scores! They get one back on the night.
And that is what you need if you are the Rams. You finally get a goal in the night after such a struggle, and Warner with the goal.
I'm sure the Rams are now saying to themselves, time to start the most epic comeback ever known to man.
That would be extremely epic. And everybody that tuned out for this third period is going to feel sorry if they do come back.
So they get the power play goal and on the one power play opportunity that they have on the night. So credit to the Rams there. Patton intercepts that one, looking for the centering pass. Not going to be able to find a man. The puck comes out of the zone. Rams will need a reset. Jimmies will retake possession in their own zone, sending it out towards center ice, and it gets deflected all the way towards North.
Unassisted. Warner unassisted. Rams power play goal at 38 seconds.
Jimmy's trying to take possession on the offensive push. Nelson having a little bit of difficulty as he's got a Jimmy on his back. Rams now moving it on ahead. Millar with a shot on net. It gets deflected easily. Jimmy's have it once again, now near center ice, and Nelson's going to go at him from behind as he loses his footing. Sent back in towards the other side. As far as that first goal, Brower, he finally gets beat tonight. In between the posts for Jamestown. We get the icing call.
Yep, just one goal for the Rams, something that they needed to feel like they can walk away with this game with some success. And not getting shut out is really important for a team. And you could almost see that this Jamestown team was a little upset that the goal went in because they wanted that shutout as Press is on his way.
Wind up.
Heavy shot.
And that was a rocket of one, and I'm sure even North didn't want to feel what was on the other end of that.
We have a lot of players with the same name here on the ice today. The Press brothers, and
You have the Nelsons.
you have the Nelsons and the Norths.
Sent across once more. Another shot coming. That one gets deflected wide. Tolnai moving it ahead to Marcancini. Marcancini's got a lot of speed. Now takes a shot just off the post, looking for number 2. And Tyler Nelson tried to send it on net again, but it got deflected. Now Jacob Morgan has to retreat. Morgan behind North. That would have been quite the second goal for the Rams.
Yeah, a lot of speed there and great opportunity just off the post. Had the goaltender beat.
Looking for another centering opportunity, but it just gets knocked away. And now Chavez Leach will send it across, finds his man. Potas with a shot coming. Oh, another save by North, out of play. And credit to CSU for still putting in the effort right now. I mean, you're down 6 goals, now 6-1, but they're still trying.
Yeah, you never want to show the other team that you've just given up completely, and CSU team is really resilient so far in this game and looking for just more goals to get them closer to being back in this game.
Right now the Jimmies take it away at center ice. Yee will send it on forward. North gets caught up along the boards and bounces loose, and North will send it on ahead. Aquino will try to push it on towards his teammate Yee. Comes loose. Aquino hands it off. Now heading into the corner and racing North once more. Hands it backwards. Looking for a man. Back to Nitchin, who will deflect it on towards center ice and hand it off to McKenney, who has had quite the night for the Jimmies. 3 assists and a goal. Really just getting his name out there for his team. Pass back towards Simpson near the blue line. Sent across one more. Shot coming. Deflected. Not able to get on towards North. And back into the corner the puck goes. Millar will carry it out, sending it off the boards and deflected on in. Kyle Nelson. Nice pass. Oh, just a little too far for Nitchin. Right idea, just not able to connect. Rams able to take it away. Cote with a shot. It's going to be just stick side save for Brown there.
Yeah, and it looked like Nitchin skating off a little slow, slouching a little bit on that. Maybe why he wasn't up to full speed, because we have seen Nitchin where he is just skating on the ice as fast as he can, and he's one of the quicker players on this Rams team.
Looks like he's staying off one of his feet on the bench there. Looks like he just has to shake it off. Miller sending it across. Rams trying to get out of their own zone defensively. Ooh, big shot there. That was a little flaw defensively for the Rams. Haney had a nice opportunity right in the slot. Just not able to connect. Send it over North's head. Offsides play, and the Rams have to give up the puck. And Campbell with a check into the boards as the puck gets dumped into CSU's end. Centering pass, not able to find another Jimmy on the end of it. Deflected puck now into the corner. Tontat trying to find some freedom on the ice here, but he's got a Jimmy in front, and now it's taken away by Haney again. Sent around the boards. Back in towards the deep end, looking for the centering pass, and North uses his stick to just deflect it. Puck still in the zone, well done. Michael Pruss will have it for the Jimmies. Tries to pass it back towards his brother, but he's not going to be able to find the connection. Campbell takes a shot on net, gloved up, and handed off by Brower.
Brower really hasn't kept that puck in his glove for most of the night. As soon as he gets the opportunity, he's going to throw it out and let his team go attack on the other end.
Rams trying to keep offense up right now as Tolnai will keep the pressure, but Aquino gets ahead of him. And the puck comes out of the zone once more. And Marcancini actually, or excuse me, that was Marcancini. I had it right. And offsides play moving in.
The Rams are hosting their Meal of the Month fundraiser at Cafe Mexicali on College Avenue. Stop by anytime Saturday to support the CSU D1 men's team. Just be sure to mention you're there for the fundraiser. Check out the CSU Hockey Facebook.
Faceoff will come just outside CSU zone.
Saturday, anytime.
And the Jimmies will win yet another faceoff. Barron will send it a long ice pass across, and nice athleticism shown by Cowden there. He's got one Jimmy to deal with, and he's actually able to work around him, but he can't get the puck to follow him. Nice help there, and now puck taken away, bounce back into CSU zone. This Jamestown team trying to take back control. Simpson trying to send it on ahead. It's going to go wide of the net. Miller has it for the Rams again. And another puck. Simpson drops that one down and sends it back in as they're going to go for a change. Now CSU has an opportunity to move on ahead. Kyle Nelson will dump that one on towards Brower. He's still not going to cover that up. He just hands it off to McKinney. Jimmy's moving out of their own zone. Johnson will start to generate something offensively. Along the corner again. A nice check by Millar, and Millar just getting real physical. He's still showing that he's got that power in him. Nelson will dump it on in. Looking for the shot on goal, but not going to be able to find it. Puck comes loose. Cote trying to hold on to it for the Rams so they can keep pressure up. Dumped back in. Knocked down by the Jimmies, and they're going to try and hold on now. Just about 12:35 left to go in the period. Looking for the centering pass, not able to find a man. Puck comes loose. Shaber will dump it in. He goes for a change. Hoffman's got Haney on his back, and it looks like that's going to be a penalty arm going up. Not sure who that one's going to be on. Looks like it's going to be a hooking call on Haney.
Yeah, and just both Haney and Hoffman going for the puck there. Getting a little tangled up. Neither one able to get to the puck, and penalty again.
That's going to be Haney's third penalty of the night.
Haney and Hoffman will both be going in.
Interesting on what they call Hoffman for there.
Oh, it just looked like both players tangled each other up. I don't know exactly why they even called the penalty. Haney is not happy punching the glass.
Now we'll see some 4-on-4 hockey. We saw a lot of that last week. Rams did pretty well with it. Let's see if they can do it again here with 12:23 left to go in the period. The Jimmies still leading the Rams 6-1. Jimmies win the face-off. And Okino is going to try and move it on ahead. Gets it knocked away from him. Play broken up. Now Marcancini got some speed on him. Uses some of the speed on the pass to Warner. Back towards Marcancini, but it gets broken up. Now the Jimmies have it again. And Pruss hands it off towards his brother, Michael. Michael has it. Gives it back to Simpson. Simpson trying to find an option. Wanted the centering pass, and Cowden got in the way of it. Puck now caught up in the corner. Already more than 30 seconds has gone by in this 4-on-4. Lots of open ice out there, and with the speed of play that these Jimmies work with, it's interesting to see how they work with 4-on-4 as well. 1:10 now left to go in the double minor penalties here. Loose puck near North's net. He's trying to stay vigilant. Moving on near the blue line. Michael Pruss moving in, takes a shot coming. That one goes wide of the net. Simpson trying to keep it up. Sending it back around the net, back towards the blue line. Alan Pruss, he's got a couple Rams on his back to deal with. Into the corner it goes. Now just about 45 seconds, and the Rams finally come away with it. Cote carrying it out of the zone. He's going to carry it himself in to the offensive attack here. Hands it off, takes a shot, gloved up aggressively by Brower.
Yeah, we haven't had to see too many saves by Brower, but aggressive save there with the glove hand.
It's a good save, and he put some emphasis on it. Jimmy's will win another faceoff. Aquino will get it off to Barron. Gives it back to Aquino. Carries it through the neutral zone. Back to Barron again, who dumps it in. It's a chase forward, and Morgan will try to be there first. Nitchin tries to backhand it towards one of his teammates. Nitchin sends it on ahead once more. Now the Rams will get something going. Morgan sends it on ahead. Long ice pass towards Tyler Nelson. Tries to find a man looking for the shot on net, but it gets blocked by Barron. And Yee now has it. Who's going to pass it off? Loose puck a little bit. Kyle Nelson for the Rams. Sends it back towards Tyler Nelson. Tyler Nelson with a shot, and that's going to be deflected wide. Aquino. Barron. One more time across Yee. Yee loses it. That play's broken up by Patton. Patton will take it in for the Rams. Rams moving in, looking for the centering pass. Millar actually loses his footing. He's not able to capitalize off that opportunity. Grayson North back on the ice for the Rams. Actually looks to stiff arm a man. Taken away. A shot coming from North, and big save, and he covers it up.
Yeah, just more opportunities by this Jamestown team, and Rams still struggling, even though they've gotten a little bit more production in that offensive zone. Just it's too late in this game, and they are down by too much.
Halfway through this first period, or excuse me, this third period, as this University of Jamestown leads Colorado State 6-1. Mark Cassini trying to work it out of his own zone for the Rams. Puck comes near the blue line and just immediately dumped back in, and Mark Cassini will show his athleticism and tries to send it on net, just goes wide, but covered up by Broward.
One of the very rare sightings of him covering up the puck, and we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Rams.
Cote will get tossed out of the faceoff circle again on the night. Nitchin comes to replace him. Rams win the faceoff. Trying to take the shot off of it is Warner. Just gets deflected out of play. We're going to get ready for another one. See, we're talking about a dominating performance, Hunter, with this Jamestown team, and that's honestly just the best way to describe it. I mean, you're seeing the assists, you're seeing the goals, you're seeing the passing. They've got the whole 9 yards just coming together for them tonight against the Rams team. However, the Rams trying to take a shot, and that's another puck swallowed up there by Broward.
Yeah, now we're seeing the goaltending later in this game when the Rams are actually getting opportunities. Yeah, he let one in there, but so far what we've seen from him has been very consistent and solid goaltending.
Credit to this Jamestown team offensively and defensively. But also, it's also credit to the Rams that they haven't given up. That they're still trying late in this game despite the score. Get ready for a face-off at center ice with just 9:02 left to go in the period. Millar wins the face-off for Colorado State. Miller looking for some help. He's going to deflect it off the boards, trying to push it on ahead. Patton will send it into the zone, but the Jimmies have it. Going behind Broward's net. Nice pass off to Potas, who's going to send that one through the air. And taken away by Cowden. Cowden's got some pressure to handle. Puck loose at the neutral zone. Patton now has it. Looking for a man to help out. This is a loose puck in the slot, and that's a nice deflection. Way to get his stick down to keep the shot from going on to North, and gets knocked out of play.
Yeah, and this Jamestown team, again, with the quick sticks that we've always seen from them in this game, and another quick stick there, being able to possess the puck and get a shot on net, but good by the Rams defenders there, getting in the way of the puck, helping out their goaltender and not allowing another goal.
You know, we've talked a lot about the players tonight, but it's also one thing to note about this Jamestown team. You look at their coaching staff, and the head coach, 2 of the assistant coaches, it's all 3 of them their second season with the team, and then they have one more assistant coach he's in his first season. So definitely impressive to see from his coaching staff to put together such a well-rounded team. And I'm sure they're proud of the work that they've done so far with a 10-3 season. Right now the Rams are trying to hold on defensively as the puck is in their own zone, and the Jimmies have it. Centering pass broken up by the Rams, but Jimmies still keep it going. Johnson has it, looks for another centering pass. Loose puck, moving on in, shot scores, and that's another one for the Jimmies.
And again, it's McKinney. And on the play, he was falling down, but somehow he got that puck out front where there was nobody to cover up the net. And another goal.
So the Jimmies respond to the Rams' 1 goal. Now it's 7-1 with 8:02 left to go in the third. And the play restarts again. Aquino moving in on the near side. Michael Pruss tries to send it on ahead. Gets it to Haney. Hoffman's on his back for the Rams. Pruss comes in again, wind-up shot, and that's another big save by North. Trying to carry it out of the zone. Now Hoffman has it at center ice. He's going to take a wind-up and send it on into the zone. Comes loose, and the Jimmies will use some speed. That's Michael Pruss again. He's got his brother behind him. He's still moving it on in. Haney now. Loose puck. Rams is trying to come away with it. Comes loose. Hoffman for the Rams. Gets deflected away from him, and now it's back in the corner. Campbell has to go and retrieve. 7:10 left to go in the period. A little back and forth near North. And another wind-up, and that one knocked out of play.
Yeah, and looking at this, the shots on goal right now, looks like Jamestown has 30 shots on goal, while CSU only has 17, so something that we would expect in the way this game has gone with Jamestown out-shooting the Rams.
And a shot coming, that one goes wide of the net. Millar trying to move on ahead, but going to get shut down.
Yeah, and Carter Johnson was the goal scorer, the second goal of the night, assisted by Cole McKechnie. Another point for him, having quite the night, and McNeil with another point to his name. So not the regular producers that we have looked at on the stat sheet, but all producing.
That's going to be McNeil's another assist for him, and I'm sure he's happy with the fact that there are so many teams producing on the team, and they're all just getting involved tonight. And you'll taunt that for the Rams behind North's net. 6 minutes left to go in the period. Cote moving on ahead. Finds Warner at center ice. Warner moving on in. He's going to try to send it on towards Nitchin, who tries to backhand it towards the slot, and loose puck, and Jimmy's able to come away with it loose. A couple players got tangled up for the Rams. Shot on net goes wide. Taunt that winds up again. He's going to only find Nitchin on the other end of that. Finds his own player. Puck tangled up in the corner once more. Puck finally comes free, and the Jimmies have it. Trying to send it on ahead. Nice deflection there from Warner, but can only hold on for so long. Comes free again. Dumped in. Rams go back and retrieve, and trying to find some quick adjustment here, but nice quick passing there from Jamestown. It's back in CSU zone. They take it away once more, send it off the back glass. Foundus is going to get there first for the Rams, who sends it around towards Hoffman, who looks for Tolnai. Taken away again by the Jimmies. Looking for the centering pass. That could have been dangerous. Back near the point. Shot coming, deflected, goes wide. Quick speed and looking to race toward another shot. That one also goes wide of the net. Pushed on ahead. University of Jamestown keeping the pressure coming. Big save, reaching around. Another huge save, reaching his arm around. Well done by North.
That is impressive by North. First he gets his pad on it, and then he lays down to the ground and gets his glove on. It looks like they're going to pull North, and they're going to try and get some goals with the penalty. And there's the penalty. And North will head out back to his net.
Pulling the goalie with 4 minutes on the clock.
That's because of the penalty, though.
Yeah.
That's why they pulled him. McKinney is in the box, the man with all the points tonight. See if the Rams can produce on this power play as they did in the earlier power play where they got the goal.
Rams have gotten one, looking to see if they can get number 2, but the puck is going into their own end, and Cowden has to go and retrieve, and he's got one Jimmy that really wants that puck. That's Crom. That was really applying some pressure, but now the Rams have it, and they're going to start from behind North. Cowden trying to find a man as he wanted to send Millar in. Millar's not going to get there first. Loses sight of the puck, and that one's going to be sent out again. Penalty kill continues. North hands it off to Hoffman. Puck comes in the offensive zone for the Rams. Near the blue line, sent across quickly by Hoffman. Bounces off the skate of Warner, but it goes back into the hands of the Jimmies, who send it on down. And Alan Pruss is actually there for it, so he can apply some even more pressure. This one comes loose. Both of the Pruss brothers are down there now on this penalty kill. 50 seconds left to go in the power play for the Rams. Cote moving on ahead. Holds it up, looking for some help. Lets his team get established in the offensive zone. Hoffman now near the blue line. Cote back to Hoffman. Sure, he's itching for a goal, sends it on net, but gets deflected on the way there. Doesn't even reach Brower. 32 seconds left to go in the power play. 2:39 in the period. And Crom will come in for the face-off, and the Rams win it. Nelson sends it back towards the other Nelson. One more time near the blue line, back to Tyler Nelson. Near the top, looking for some options, sends it in further deep. One more centering pass across, trying to find Kyle Nelson on that play, but not able to connect. Quick back and forth between the Nelsons again. Shot on, it's going to bounce off a Ram, looking for the scrambling puck, rebound opportunity. Loose puck, and it goes off the back of the boards. Finally able to find where the puck is. Campbell hands it off to Nelson once more. And the penalties now come to a close, and Tyler Nelson looking for some shots, takes one, finds another one. Shot scores, number 2 for the Rams.
Yeah, and just good screening by the offensive players down there low on Brower, and they get another goal. But this time it wasn't on the power play. It was right after the power play, so good effort by the Rams, applying pressure and getting another goal.
With just under 2 minutes left to go in the third period, the Rams find the second one of the night and now are only down by 5.
Time to pull the goalie?
I think that's the only option, mathematically speaking.
You have to pull the goalie and add another player after that.
McKechnie moving in, trying to find some options. Comes loose out of the zone. Foundus has got a couple Jimmies on him. He's going to take a hit at center ice. Jimmies will hold on to it. Simpson for the Jimmies. Now McNeil moving in, hands it off to Johnson. It's going to go off the side of North here, and a huge windup, almost a baseball swing by McKechnie there. Now moving in towards the center, pass back towards Simpson at the blue line, winds up, shots gloved up by North. Still showing some authority. Credit to this
Yeah, the
Rams
fans
fan
are still
base.
cheering on North. They're saying, hey, you're doing good. Haven't let as many goals in, and it's been a tough night, but still support from their fans.
Another fun fact about that last goal, that was a goal by Tyler Nelson, who was assisted by Kyle Nelson on that play, and so a little bit of, like you said, lots of the similar names coming out on the ice here, and
Yeah, we had press to press, Nelson to Nelson.
maybe get a north to north with a shot actually right there on that play. And
I'd like
gets
to
covered
see
up.
Grayson North assist cross North on a goal, but
That would be.
That's what I'd
now
like to
with
see.
the Rams at that point. If that play
they win
happens,
the game.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
think
the
you
only
would
option.
have to give it if somehow Cross North scores a goal on Brower, that you would have to give the Rams the game. It's just I think that's how
I think that's written in the rules. I think it's in the rules. Not many people know about it, but it's there. Puck comes loose near center ice, and the Rams will take control. Grayson North had his chance to pass back to his goalie, but didn't have it. Just about 45 seconds left to go in the period, and Haney now pushing on ahead for the Jimmies. Sends it around the boards, and Michael Pruss will hold on to it. Sends it back around towards Haney. Not going to be able to find him. Back to him. Now near the blue line. Lots of passing still being done by the Jimmies, even late here in the third. Still trying to find out those right moments. C.J. Nitchin looking to push it out of the zone. Knocked right back in. This might be a chance. Alan Pruss not able to hold on to it. Now going down the other way, Nitchin trying to find some opportunities here in the last seconds. Is now 5 seconds left. We'll tick down here. Nitchin comes away with it. Looking for an opportunity, and that's going to about do it here for Fort Collins. So your final score is going to be 7-2. The Jimmies will defeat the Rams here in Fort Collins. And a tough matchup for CSU, but lessons to be learned, and that's only what you can really take out of this if you're CSU. It's going to be a tough one for them, but they still have some more games next week as they're going to be facing on teams from Iowa State. It's gonna be fun to see them, but we'll be here for that action. But that's gonna be all for us tonight here at ColoradoSports.TV. We thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm Leetus Castro signing off for Hunter Fillmore and Scott Slitterster. Have a great night, ladies and gentlemen.